Okay, this is Sarah Shannon's Kitty Kingdom video number 4. This is for the young people. This is a series that Sarah Shannon, owner of Shannon Consulting Curriculum Tutoring.com, as well as a second grade teacher in the 2025 school year, is doing for young people to encourage them and inspire them. So the name of this video today, I'm sorry, my neighbor's out there doing lawn. If you hear it, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but anyway, the name of this video is going to be how everyone makes mistakes, including leaders sometimes. And so for you young people, sometimes, let's say, for example, your teacher gave you a math problem, right? And you did it one time and you made a mistake, and then you did it 2 times, you made a mistake, and then you did it 3 times, you made a mistake. Sometimes that makes some of us, we may feel like, wow, I'm a failure. I'm really not as smart as I thought I was. What's going on here? Why am I not doing as well as I would do in reading or some other subject or just on problems like this? I want you to know, young people, that sometimes even leaders and adults make mistakes. Even people that have done major accomplishments in society and life, and teachers and your parents and people around you, even adults, we make mistakes sometimes. Have you ever heard the story of Christopher Columbus? Christopher Columbus was an amazing innovator that we've all heard about. He was an explorer, and they say that he discovered America. Actually, he was the first European that discovered America because the Native Americans were already here. But the moral of the story is that Christopher Columbus actually discovered so-called America by mistake, okay? So he was an explorer, and so he went to the King and Queen of Spain and asked them to sponsor him because he had a theory. And sometimes when we have theories, that means you're taking a risk. You don't really know if it's going to get the results that you want, but you have an idea based on your experience, based on your research and what you've studied and all that, everything. So he had a theory that if he traveled west across the Atlantic Ocean, that he'd find a shorter route to Asia. And so he went to the King and Queen of Spain, and he asked them to sponsor him to be able to go. So he took him a couple of times, but he finally ended up convincing them to let him go, to let him travel west with a group of people and find a shorter route to Asia. And so he actually ended up sailing across the ocean, which is very scary. That's what leaders do. Sometimes they take risks, and it's sometimes scary because a lot of people didn't even want to go with him. He had to convince some people to go with him because they were afraid they were going to fall off the side of the ocean. Okay, this is true information about Christopher Columbus. And so he finally got some people to go with him. He got the King and Queen to sponsor him. And so he starts traveling west across this huge ocean. And that's pretty scary to have to do that. And so what he ended up discovering, he discovered parts of Haiti, which is part of South America. And so they say he discovered America. He was one of the first Europeans to discover America because of his innovation. Even though he was looking for Asia, a shorter route to Asia instead of going around Africa, he ended up discovering a new world completely, like a new land, a new world that many Europeans had never seen before. So the moral of the story is, boys and girls, that sometimes it's okay to make mistakes. It may even come out to be something better. Like, for example, that he was able to inspire many other explorers to come over to the New World. And now that we have America, this amazing country that we live in right now. So sometimes we make mistakes, and it's okay if you make mistakes sometimes. If you take a risk and it does not come out the way that you want to. The Wright brothers did that with the invention of the airplane. And many other people throughout history that have been leaders and brilliant people have done that as well. So I want you to know that if you make a mistake, if you take a risk, you be bold and you try to experiment on something and it doesn't work out the first time, don't give up, keep trying, and you probably will end up getting the desired result that you want, or maybe even something better like Christopher Columbus, because now they say he discovered America. So I want to end really quickly with this song. This is a song by Hannah Montana, by Miley Cyrus, who's Hannah Montana. I don't know if you remember. You're probably too young for that, but and it's called Everyone Makes Mistakes. Okay, it's not playing here, but it goes, let me see. Okay, here we go. So I want you to just listen to a few seconds of it. I do not own the rights to this. I do not own the rights to this song. Everybody makes mistakes.